Hello everyone, this is just a quick guide on disassembly of the H&K P30 electric airsoft pistol. It's an inexpensive pistol. Unfortunately, it broke on the first day that we purchased it. My son, I have to say that I'm very proud of him. He bought this used at the airsoft field where we were playing from another player. He was able to negotiate the price down to a very reasonable range. So we purchased it. Unfortunately, on day one of use, it broke. I heard the motor whirling, but nothing was happening. So figured out how to remove the gun, take the gun apart, and thought I'd share how this is done very quickly. There are 5 screws, one up here, another one here, another one here, another one down here, another one over here. But anyway, 5 screws. You just have to use the appropriate size Phillips screwdriver and remove it. And then you carefully pry half of the gun open. I'm sorry I don't have my monopod or tripod here with me at home, so I'm just going to try to muddle through this with one hand. But carefully pry this thing open. Of course, the most difficult part is going to be removing the orange tip. Basically, you take a little heat gun, try to loosen the epoxy or whatever it is that they use. You notice that I did break off a little piece of the plastic and it remained in here, but that doesn't matter. You just have to somehow remove the tip, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Now, what broke for us was this little guy right here. That gear right there, plastic gear, has split lengthwise, so the motor was spinning, but it was not turning gear, and consequently none of the other gears were turning. So I basically put some epoxy, I pushed the gear all the way down, put some epoxy on top, and put some epoxy on the shaft to hopefully make this work. And when I assembled it and tested it, it was working fine. I'm not sure how long it would last, but at least it'll make him happy. While we're here, I thought I would show you guys how the gears are put together, just in case when you take it apart, everything comes loose and you don't know how to put things back together. Take note of this little spring right here and this little anti-reverse latch and the configuration of the gears. All right. The latch is supposed to be, actually the latch is supposed to be out like that. There we go. Much better. See where it sits right there and catches on that gear? That is how it's supposed to work. There's actually a little hop up inside that housing. So when you take the barrel apart, you'll be able to see it. I would recommend maybe putting a little bit of silicone oil inside so that the piston will have a much better seal, so you get a little bit higher muzzle velocity out of the BB. But anyway, this is how things look, just in case when you take it apart everything falls out, so you know how to put everything back together. Reassembly is very easy. You basically put the half of the gun back on, screw everything back in, and then this fits in last. And there are other videos out there showing you how to remove and restore the slide, so I won't belabor that point. I hope this is helpful. Good luck. Take care.